Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 3/3/26. It's a Friday. I like to put a Think About It Friday video out, just in case if I'm able to put a video out for the weekend. Although, I think I might this weekend, but we're not sure. I can't promise anything. Laughable is probably the best way to describe it. Predictable and absurdity. These are the three topics we're going to be discussing today on a Think About It Friday. Laughable is Artemis. The whole thing is laughable. All the way from the rocket launch, because, oh, that's right, you saw a rocket launch, right? I have too. I've seen many rocket launches. I used to do one in the back of my yard. That's right. It was a lot of fun when I was a kid. Yep, we used to launch off rockets all the time. Mine were, a little smaller than the one down there, but yeah, we used to do it all the time. But that's what you saw. You saw a rocket launch. Where it went, God knows where, because we don't know. Because the minute it broke through the atmosphere, or whatever, went up to the stratosphere, whatever the fuck it goes, where they make this turn, this arch, and destroy the rocket in the fucking water over there in the Atlantic Ocean. That's where it is, right in the Bermuda Triangle. That's where basically they land. They broke into this nice simulation. That's right, that was a simulation, because if it wasn't, then who was filming that? Did they have a drone all the way up there? I doubt it. No, what you got was a simulation of this cylinder spinning around, and I probably could have done better on my Commodore 64 back in '82, or maybe my Apple II Plus. So maybe the Apple II Plus I probably could have done. No, you know what? There were pixels in that. Let's see. Maybe the G4. The Apple G4, I probably could have done a better job back then in 1990, 95, somewhere around there, 99, I think G4 came out. Anyway, so this is what you're dealt with, patheticness. No pictures or videos of the astronauts going all the way up and being launched. Nah, you don't see that. Why would you? There's no reason for you to see something like that. Them dancing around and just completely speechless with words, but there's no reason. There's no reason for you to see that. Why would you see that? No. The only video they're going to show you is the video of that pathetic thing with your typical blacked out windows in the back, or if there was even windows, I don't know what the hell they were, and these tubes sticking around all over the place, and wires sticking out from the roof, from the ceiling, and some more wires on the side over here. It's great, all the electronic devices are outside. Don't put them inside like we have in our houses. That's stupid. No, we need them outside so they're accessible, right? That's the reason why we have these wires hanging around here, and we're drinking water, eating dinner, having a good time. Shit's going all over the place, and I mean that literally. And it doesn't, it'll get on the wires, but don't worry. That's why we have these space napkins. Yes, that's right. Remember we used to go down to the Intrepid? And they were selling them right there. I remember I ate that ice cream. What was it? Freeze-dried ice cream. The most disgusting thing I fucking ever had in my entire life. Absolutely horrible. And if you're telling me they're eating that shit if they were up in space, you must be kidding me, okay? No, they're not up in space. They're nowhere. They did that on the Vomit Comet. Plane, as usual. That's where they prefer to be, because that's a anti-grav plane. Yeah, and they have about a good 30 to 35 seconds to play around with it. Maybe extend it out to a minute. I don't know. A minute and 30 seconds. Guys, help me out. I don't know how long can this thing go 0G when you're dropping in the sky. I thought it was 30 seconds. I could be wrong. But anyway, it's laughable, and that's all it is. It's typical and predictable too. All right, that's going to be the next thing we're going to discuss here is predictability. And that's the reason why we told you exactly what you were going to get. Dick. Nothing. Nada. Goose egg. I heard the reporter on the radio this morning reporting about the military people that are supposedly up in the sky, if you know, you want to believe that nonsense, that they were awed, speechless, when they saw a picture of Earth leaving while they were going away. Well, that's great. You know, that's wonderful. There should be fucking 20 cameras on this goddamn... sorry, I don't want to bring God into it, okay? On this fucking thing, okay? Recording 24/7, okay? We're in 2026 right now. What year are they in? And what technology do they have? I mean, it's like they're still back in the 70s or something like that. I mean, there should be a camera pointed at Earth 24/7, and I'm sorry, Globies. Eventually, you're going to figure this out. You're going to have to go through the 5 steps. That's right. Yeah, it's going to be a tough haul. Some people take 6 months, maybe a year in some cases. Some people get just stuck in the anger step, you know? They're just angry all the time. Anyway, so it's a joke. It's exactly what was to be expected. We got to do an edit here. Should we do an edit? Yeah, edit. See, that was an edit. The camera moved a little bit. I had to move it back. I have the wire. I usually never have the thing charging at the same time. Anyway, fuck, I broke my chain of thought. Anyway, I mean, this is it. This is what you get. Okay, so what are we going to get for the next 5 days? We get one interview that was 10 minutes or something like that. We get no reaction of them going into orbit or being launched off the pad. None. We have no stars as usual because we're not getting a picture of Earth or anything like that. No backdrop, no stars, no nothing. The same shit you get with every film from the spacecrafts. Zero. Nothing. And that's what you're going to get for the next fucking 10 days, 5 days, whenever I get to the moon. And are they going to show the moon coming closer and closer and closer to the ship? No. You're not going to get that either. You're not going to get anything. And this is what you're fighting for. Okay? This is what you're fighting for. Nothing. You can't prove anything. The people who believe in the ball, and I did too, can't prove it. You can't prove it. So why don't they look into flat Earth? I had problems with the link. For some reason, it wasn't opening. I think I fixed it, so I put it on my other video. I'll put it on this, the Flat Earth Dave Zodiac app, and I want you to download it. And I mean, look, the thing is $2.99. Okay, all right, $3. $3 fucking bucks. That's all you gotta pay, and you got whatever the hell you want on there. See, the problem is people just, they don't want to know. You know, I guess I was like kind of in the denial stage with 9/11. Okay. I remember people telling me in the beginning when it first happened, they did not see any planes. Now, these are people that were actually down there. I wasn't. Look at this fucking thing. It keeps moving. It keeps fucking moving.